Danny Vegas time. Danny Vegas world. It is Thursday, 11 o'clock, December. What is today?
Today is the 8th.
Oh, the 8th.
December 8th, one day after Pearl Harbor Day.
One day after Pearl Harbor Day, 75 years ago.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it was like yesterday. So, you know what they say, man? They had, on the Arizona, which of course was one of the battleships that got sunk, there's only 5 guys left. And 4 of them made it back there for this anniversary, and they all said, "This is it. We're not coming back."
Yeah, you think about it.
So-
That was a issue with the Veterans Day Parade this year, was whether or not there were going to be any World War II vets that were representing. It is the greatest generation, and it is a generation that the sun is going down on.
Yeah, it is definitely going down on that generation. You know what that means? It means I'm next. That's what it means. Before we go any further, let's do an introduction. It's been more than a month. Well, not really, but... Hashtag Shark Tank. Hashtag One Lucky Gal. Nicole Taylor Sharp. Welcome back to the show.
Hoo ha ha.
Hoo ha ha.
Good to be back.
Yeah. Now November was kind of an interesting month. We had hashtag Jody Rocco, Firestarter, which the whole state of North Dakota's charred. Then we had you, and then we had a week where hashtag Lady in Red couldn't make it, so we had
miss
both.
Andine.
That's
I am jonesing for some Andine.
I need some Andine Rose. So she'll be back next week. Anyway, so we had a segment to where both of you guys were together.
Yes.
And then we got back into last week was Jody's week. So this is your...
Well, you're forgetting about Thanksgiving when you had a new mysterious guest Turkey Day.
Well, on Turkey Day we did have a guest hashtag One Lucky Gal. And her name is Carrie Sullivan, and she is going to have a show here at WCOBM, a monthly show starting in January. Yeah. So she came on board, and we kind of talked about her adoption story, which was really amazing. Yeah. And so thank you very much, Carrie, for coming on board and filling in for all these superstars that took the week off. So now we're back to December. Jody was last week, and now this is your regular week, your regular time. Everything, the planets are back in alignment.
We're going to get back to business.
And we're going to get back into some business topics.
The election is over, and whether or not you people want to let it go or not and continue in the ugliness, which I'm still seeing. And I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Done with it. Enough. Right. Let's move along.
Let's move along.
Back to business.
That's right. And we've been spending a month on the Standing Rock thing. I think we did a great investigation.
Time to stand down on
Standing Rock. It's time to stand down on that. I do got to give a shout out to whoever the man behind the curtain is up there. You put on a great campaign, and at this point, you won. So congratulations for a great campaign. You did a great job in fooling a lot of people, but you certainly changed the hearts and minds of America.
Some say fooling a lot of people, some say protecting the water supply.
Yeah, right. Well, we figured that was a lie too. But anyway, the thing is, and this is why it's so, as a marketing person, I'm so fascinated by this stuff. We had some people come in from San Diego, some friends of mine, had no clue about that issue whatsoever. None.
What?
But you know what they knew?
What?
Oh, that's the one where the dogs were biting the Indians, right?
There you go.
There you go. That is what's called a great campaign. When someone doesn't know a jack thing about nothing, but all they have in their mind is a negative connotation of a ugly oil company and Indians. Now, here's the thing. If you're all going to do a protest, just go find an Indian tribe, because I'm telling you, that's the way to get the hearts and minds of Americans, is make it look like the Indians are suffering. So,
well, Americans love the underdogs, and you cannot argue that the Native Americans have been the underdogs in the history of America many, many times.
Yep.
So there you go.
It's a very interesting topic. In fact, one of these days, maybe we'll discuss the whole reservation system. Basically, Indians they had treaties all broken, and they finally got on these reservations, and things seemed to be kind of the way they were. But, was that the best way to handle it? Because you do have a population that really, until something like this happens, we don't even think about.
Sure.
We don't think about them Indian reservations.
Not if you're not living directly close to one that's aware, or nowadays I think most people think about reservations as casinos, or where you go to get your fireworks. We're right next to Mawapa Tribal Indian Reservation, and that's where, I think about when I want to go hiking to the Valley of Fire.
Right.
If we're going to go out and get some illegal fireworks.
Yep,
or
and
go
some cheap
Go
cigarettes.
shoot the fireworks there.
And some cheap cigarettes with no taxes.
Yeah, a truck stop on the way to Utah.
Right.
That's what you think about, where you get, charged overpriced for candy.
Right.
So, so that's what you think about. But when it comes down to the historical context of the Native Americans and the relationship with the system, I mean, yes, America gave the Native Americans pieces of land that they could allegedly survive on, and at the time seemed like they were worthless pieces of land. We didn't want those. We're going to take the pieces of land that we know are rich in gold. Right. Until you fast forward 150, 200 years, however many years, and there's natural gas and oil under that land.
Well,
let's
that's
frack
true.
you very much, Native Americans. We want it back.
Well, I will tell you something. There are Indian tribes up in North Dakota that are filthy rich right now because that's where they're getting their oil from. Now, the poor bastards that lived near the water where the oil pipeline was going underneath the river, they had a different story. But you know what? We're done with that.
We're done with that. We're
done
talking
with that.
a lot about that
Congratulations
issue.
to whoever the man behind the counter is. As a marketing guy, you put together a hellacious campaign. So anyway,
Well done.
So we're going to get into some businesses today. We're going to get back into business because Shark Tank and myself are marketing junkies.
Marketing junkies, for sure.
We love it. We love I'm all about building funnels to put information in for brands and what's going on and all that stuff, and everything
unlimited
is,
possibility, unlimited
everything
potential
is great.
wealth. The entrepreneur life is the way to go. You and I think, and we're
eating
gonna
chicken or eating feathers.
we're
one of the
gonna
two.
we're gonna get into that. There have been some changes recently there have been some changes recently in the law that are affecting business owners.
Right.
All of that.
The stoners won. They got their dope.
They did.
They got their dope. So
did.
that's another thing. One thing about them left-wing cats, they'll stick on an issue for 50 years. They'll just wear you down. They just wear you down like, hey, you know what? We wanted dope 50 years ago, but it took 50 years, but we finally got our dope. So congratulations to you, stoners. Now we get to deal with you everywhere.
All right. So we are going to be doing
about
some
that.
shout-outs, right? But I
Right.
think we need to cut away for a word from our sponsors.
That's right. Golly, thank you for reminding me.
Well, I got hungry, and I know who one of your top sponsors
Hangry,
are.
one of my top sponsors. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Daylin Woods. Welcome to Woods Family Sandwiches. I've always had a passion for food. When I lived in England, I owned my own restaurant. Then when we moved back to the United States, an opportunity came to open a sandwich shop, and I just wanted to get back into it. We have here at Woods Family Sandwiches wraps as well as salads and soups. We offer only the finest ingredients to our customers. We have boar's head meats and cheeses. We have fresh bread, fresh produce, great soups daily that we prepare for our customers. Kosher whole pickles, Deep River Kettle One chips. We have a variety of wraps, or you can make any sub a wrap, any sub a salad. Come on in for our daily specials. We are located at 931 American Pacific, number 106, Henderson, or call us for your deliveries or pickups at 702-826-2230. Here at Woods Family Sandwiches, we're family owned and operated.
We are looking forward to seeing you.
And we're back. And we only got about a minute and a half left, but I want to do some shout-outs. You know what? Maybe we're going to hold the Bebo Awards off till the beginning of segment 2.
Okay.
Because that was a big deal, and we don't have enough time. I want to do a shout-out to my buddies at D&R Diamonds for their huge, successful Christmas party that I didn't get to. I had a soccer practice to watch.
Yeah, I
in
had a boot
32-degree
camp,
weather.
but I
It was
love
freezing.
Dave and Rich. They're
That's right.
amazing. Great examples of good business in
You know,
Nevada.
I will tell you something. You talk about how to take your business to a different level by going through the Mighty 500, the networking, the branding through the networking, and using that to the best of the ability before you move on to take your business to a different level. That is a textbook on how to do it. They did a great
Absolutely,
job.
to do it well and firing on multiple levels, because we will definitely get into that later on
That's
what
right.
I believe the legs of that three-legged stool are.
That's right. Three-legged, four-legged, whatever you want to call it. But we're going to get into that. So anyway, segment 1's done. Shout out to my friends, of course, at D&R Diamonds, Rich and Dave. You're great. We're going to talk about the Bebo Awards, which Wall over here was neck deep in. We saw a little video about that. Jody, hey, you got your gas on. So Firestarter got her gas on from Southwest Gas.
Southwest Gas is safe for the moment.
They're safe for the moment, and now the Indians and everybody up in North Dakota are going, thank God for Southwest Gas, because now she's focused on something else besides us. We'll be back for segment 2
Two.
right after this.